casting spells all day?
Don't just walk away from me. Where do you think you're going?
To the inn for a drink, of course. Where else could I even go in this god's forsaken town?
And what? You think that'll solve all your problems?
Probably not, but it's worth a try.
I'll sell just about anything if it's worth my time. Keep that in mind, will you? Wasn't by choice, I can tell you. Wasn't by choice, I can tell you that. Options were in short supply. Ranmir and I grew up here, and nearly any money I make, he drinks away. Without the coin to pack up and leave, I decided to take to trading. Very funny. I'm sure you've noticed that Winterhold isn't exactly overflowing with people. So I'll sell whatever I can. If it's worth putting a price on, you can bet I'll do it. I've been burned a few times, made a few bad deals, but mostly I come out on top.
I'm sorry, could you describe the smell?
Some horrible monster inside out and then exploded. What did you do?
It was a minor miscalculation. I've already corrected it for future experiments.
This is why people have a problem with your college, Nelligar. Welcome. Let me know if you want anything. I think I got a clean mug around here somewhere.
Unless you're bringing me another round.
Well, I'm at a loss. None of this makes a damn bit of sense. True, very true. But the Autumn Gale was an exception. 77 times it swam through the Sea of Ghosts, safely to the northern shore. 77 times through mighty storms and restless seas. It never failed to reach port. But somehow, on the 78th, on a clear day with a steady wind, it sank to the bottom of Pilgrim's Trench. No, well, not my cargo anyway, but I did lose family. The Autumn Gale was my ship, and I loved her like a daughter. First rule of business, you can cry, but never let them see your tears. Actually, that's the third rule. First one is make a profit. Second rule is customers being right or something. Divines only know. The wreckage is too far down the trench to offer any clues, but while we can't salvage the ship, we can salvage her reputation. And, more importantly, the reputation of my business. I love young people who are motivated to work. You can start by delivering these supplies to the salvage team. Here, take this to the leader of the team, Utai. She will handle your payment.
The mages don't let us go into college. They said it's not safe in there.
If there's anything you need, just let me know. Here, take a look at this. Some of the Jarl's men came... That's right. College of Winterhold, just north of town. Hard to miss. Good day.
Ozesrt says his paw says the college makes lots of bad things happen. But the mages I've seen look nice.
I don't deal with any college applicants these days, so don't bother asking. No. Gods no, not for years. I left Winterhold for some time, and returned to stay here at the inn. I still have research that keeps me busy, and being here in Winterhold ensures I have access to former colleagues. Spells and incantations for those with the talent to cast them. All right, then.
Ranmir beg a drink from you yet? That's gold wasted, friend. He owes this tavern enough coin to burn it down, build it back up, then burn it down again just for laughs. He's had some troubles in his life, but I can't have him drinking here without at least paying back some of the coin he owes. Go right ahead. He just might be sober enough to listen to you. See ya.
What are you doing that for?
Can I help you? I don't really know anyone at the college. I guess everyone just assumes I do because I'm a Dunmer.
What's your business here in Winterhold? Stay clear of that college, if you know what's good for you. Nothing but foul deeds behind those walls. Winterhold has lost much of its history, and with that much of its power. I aim to change that. I've heard rumors of the resting place of the Helm of Winterhold. The very same helm that Jarl Hansa wore in the First Era. Hansa was in line to be High King of Skyrim, you know. Having that might get the ear of the other holds, and give me some authority. Good. I'll have a sum of gold waiting for your return. What's there to tell? It's mostly gone now, thanks to those damn mages in the college. Someday there'll be proof they caused the Great Collapse. Most of the city just dropping off into the sea. That doesn't just happen. Look around you. Winterhold is in this state because of those damn mages. They sit up there in their tower, doing gods know what. And who watches over them? The guards don't even dare go up there, unless they've no choice. Come, as soon as you have the helm.
Ours is the only left that truly cares what happens to Winterhold.
My job is to serve... Jarl, not... I'm talking with travelers.
Come on in. Let me know if you need anything.
Unless you're bringing me another round, you can just keep walking. Who are you to say what I should do? I'll pay her back when I'm ready. You're right. What would my forefathers think if they knew I wasn't paying my debts? Tell Harren I'll bring her the gold I owe. Yeah.
Just say the word if you need a drink or something to eat. Thank you. He's not a bad man, just bad with his coins and his drink. My husband Dagger could tell you stories there. I have a couple of Ranmir's things that he traded to us back when he was still paying regularly. I say you've earned them. All right.
If there's anything you need, just let me know. Well, not exactly. Listen, we're friends, right? I wonder if I could ask a favor of you. It's about Ranmir. Don't get me wrong. I don't have a problem with him being here all the time. He mostly keeps to himself, and so far he's been able to pay. I just hate to see what's happened to him. He hasn't always been like this, you know. Drunk, I mean. Well, he was a different person. Happy, outgoing, like anyone who's in love. See, Ranmir was involved with a pretty young woman named Isabel Rolain. The two of them were very happy together, I thought. One day, she just disappeared. Ranmir was convinced she'd run off with someone else, leaving him behind. He turned to drinking. And what's left of him is what you see here every day. I'm not sure. I hope that maybe if she could be found, if he had some sort of explanation, that maybe he could put himself back together. I'm in no position to go searching for her, but perhaps you could. Mm-hmm.
What? Don't you say that name to me. Don't you dare. Ever. Until next time.
Now here, just say the word if you need a drink or... Oh no. Dagger's been talking at you, hasn't he? Gotten you roped into his little plan to fix Ranmir's life. I'll tell you what I told him. Stay out of it. It's none of your business. Those aren't folks you want to get tangled up with. You'll wind up getting yourself killed. Dagger shouldn't have said a word about it. I love the man, bless his heart, but he doesn't know the whole story. One night, Ranmir was in here like always, drinking himself to death. When I told him there was no more hunting brew, that he drank all of it, he got angry. He ranted at me. How I didn't know what he's been through, how Isabel broke his heart when she ran off with some thief named Vex. He said he'd even gone to Riften to try and find the bastard. I think maybe he was hoping they'd just kill him, and that'd be the end of it. Dagger never heard any of this, and I chose to keep it to myself. I'm only telling you so you don't get into trouble. Riften and thieves means trouble. Just leave it alone. Until... We may not have as much to offer as... No, there isn't, and I suggest you leave it at that. I don't want to see anyone get hurt over this. See ya.
If anyone sneaks... You're somewhere warm, I trust.
Speak quickly. What a color.
I have no business with you. Who's asking? Well, I ain't gonna find her here. Haven't seen her in a while. She came through a while ago. Wanted to know where she could get her hands on something valuable. Anything, really. I told her it was a bad idea. That she wasn't cut out for what'd be necessary, but she wouldn't hear it. So, I gave her some advice, pointed her towards Hobsfall Cave, and that was that.
I'm listening.
You'd better have coin to pay for your drinks. There's no handouts here. Mm-hmm.
Need something? Take a look. Until next time.
Make it quick.
here.
If anyone sneaks up on us, I smell them coming. We will see.
Still here?
Come on in. Let me know if you need anything.
Whoa.
Safe by the fire and I'll send
Unless it's gold for another round of drinks, I don't want to hear it. A what? Don't you go pulling my leg. Give it here.
Now here's a woman I'm glad to see.
This is really from her, isn't it? Did she really run off and do this? For me? By the 8. She's dead, isn't she? And it's all my fault. I have some thinking to do. Thank you for this.
Still here.
I'm right behind you.
If anyone's on us, I'll smell them coming.
This time, it's been... That's it! Wonderful! I knew I could count on you. I don't have any money to give you, but I can show you a few tricks I learned playing with the Winterhold wizards. Now we drink our youth to the days come and gone, for the age of aggression is just about done.
Time to end this little... Be careful.
right behind you.
Come on in. Let me know if you need anything. Or
I
take a
don't
seat
care
by the
how
fire
many
and
colleges they build, or how much the sea swallows up. I'll outlast them all. Can you believe that this hold used to contend for the throne of the High King? Now, perhaps others will listen. Here, your reward is promised. You have Winterhold's thanks. There is room in my court for a new Thane. It's an honorary title, mainly, but there are a few However, you help my people. Good luck to you.
Is everything well, Nell?
Excellent. You've done us a great service. Here's
My
your reward.
accommodations here continue to be just what I need.
Mm-hmm.
Well, well, well.
Are you
Looks
referring
like
to
Erin
your
got
other
herself a
customers?
customer.
No, everything is quite
I'm
all
gonna
right.
be selling some
I
of my
accept
own
your
wares
kindness
soon.
every now and then.
Real soon. But
I see.
my horse, you dumb toady. Some of them mages, though, they got special gloves. Some can even cast spells that rip a soul right off your skeleton. Ever seen a mage turn someone purple? That's soul ripping. Well, it's not exactly a trap the way I've seen mages do it. More like you need to drop the T in that and... That's right. They should call it soul rape. And all
I
them
don't deal
soul
with any
rapists at the
college
college be
applicants
thrown
these
into the
days,
sea
so
for
don't
their
bother
crime.
asking.
They say if a vampire so much as scratches
I'll
you,
sell
you'll
just about
turn
anything
into
if it's worth my time.
I'd better
Keep
not
that
be
in
true.
mind, will you? Cross the bridge at your own peril. The way is dangerous, and the gate will not open. You shall not gain entry. Oh, forgive me. Most who arrive here do so because they have heard of the college beforehand. This is the College of Winterhold, a safe haven for mages in Skyrim, a place of wisdom and arcane knowledge. Perhaps, but what is it you expect to find within? Do you? It is true there are some here who have spent years studying the accumulated knowledge of the scrolls. But what you seek does not come easily, and can destroy those without a strong will. It would seem that the college has what you seek. The question now is, what can you offer the college? Not just anyone is allowed inside. Those wishing to enter must show some degree of skill with magic. A small test, if you will. You know, I think you're right. I think you'll be a superb addition to the college. Welcome, apprentice. I'll lead you across the bridge. Once you're inside, you'll want to speak with Mirabelle Irvine, our master wizard. Please, follow me.
I've made myself rather clear.
Yes, of course. I'm trying to understand the reasoning behind the decision.
You may be used to the Empire bowing to your every whim, but I'm afraid you'll find the Thalmor received no such treatment here. You are a guest of the college, here at the pleasure of the Archmage. I hope you appreciate the opportunity.
Yes, of course. The Archmage has my thanks.
Very good. Then we're done here.
Another new...
Khajiit guards your back.
I have many important things on my mind. Are you quite sure we need to be speaking? Your superior and I were simply having a discussion about my level of access to the college. Nothing you need to concern yourself with. I shall be quite capable of observing everything that goes on here.
Let me give you a bit of advice.
Confound it all! This page too! That makes 5 in total. This is unacceptable! A page from one of these texts, and 4 others, torn right from the spine. I've consulted with Urog's apprentice girl, and she insisted, rather emphatically, that none of these tomes have been checked out for years. I told the girl that wouldn't preclude a thief from browsing the cases. I don't blame her, though. It's the head librarian's duty to keep more sensitive texts behind sealed doors. Or perhaps it's the fault of the one who trained him. In either case, the result is the same. It is as I feared. Someone has managed to steal key pages from the writings of Trictus. Indeed. Although I doubt that name lacks reverence here. This is an institution of higher learning, I hope. It certainly has the pretension of one. It is not an error. It's far more likely that Urog holds an opposing position regarding the substance of these texts. Not to mention a stubborn refusal to recognize that a controversial theory might actually have merit. My name is Olivia Moronin, a former member of the Mages Guild at the Arcane University in Cyrodiil. When the guild disbanded, many of my colleagues regrouped to form the Synod. However, their objectives do not align with the tenets Galarion and the Council established when they founded the guild. Nor do they abide by the teachings we have stood by in the centuries that followed. Theirs is an organization based on cupidity and lust for power. I have not ruled that out, although the Synod seems more interested in securing existing artifacts of power. Galarion's research, while potentially powerful, was still incomplete. There is no guarantee that any of the 5 spells can even be crafted. This is not to imply the documents are not dangerous. The secrecy of Galarion's methods are a substantial indicator of the level of risk. However, the Synod does not have the patience nor the foresight to recognize what these texts represent. Each book is a cleverly crafted tale that hints towards the ideals of a particular school of magic. However, the overall narrative is unimportant. From what I have gathered in my time here, it seems the school of magic is simply a mechanism. For instance, I found lighting a text with an alteration spell revealed a hidden message written in an ink altered to mimic a human soul. Of course, without the knowledge to light the aura of life aglow, the mage's search would end there. The chain continues until one reaches the destination, the final pages that contain detailed notes on the crafting of a new spell. I'm afraid not. The texts are evidence, and the methods Galarion used to encode the journals must undergo further study. Once I have informed Urog of his omission, he will add the works to this library's collection, along with the missing pages, should they be retrieved. If you have scholarly interest, however, I can share with you the 5 tales of Galarion's youth. They are quite interesting. Until next time.
I don't want to see you treating any of these... poorly. Are we clear?
Still here.
You are now in the Arcanium, of which I am in charge. It might as well be my own little plane of oblivion. Disrupt my Arcanium, and I will have you torn apart by angry Atronachs. Now, do you require assistance? If you're feeling adventurous, I'm always looking for someone to procure valuable books from some more dangerous locations. Well, all right, here. I scribbled down the last place I'd heard about. Check it out, but be careful. I don't know who told you that. What we do have are plenty of books. Take a look around. I'm sure you'll find what you're looking for. If not, let me know. I might have it stored away. Hundreds of years have gone into assembling this collection. It's going to stay pristine, understand? As a matter of fact, there are. Have you ever heard of Shalador? Immensely powerful mage, back in the First Era. Had an understanding of magic few have ever matched. He holed himself up in Labyrinthian, and devoted all his time to research and study, but more than you would imagine possible. Since then, his writings have been scattered all over Skyrim, but are little use to anyone who can't translate them. I'm one of the few who can. I've heard whispers of more of his work having turned up. If you can track it down, it may prove useful to all of us. Of course I do. If I didn't, most of these books would have been burned to ashes or dissolved to nothing before the Third Era. Mages need to be reminded to be careful around research materials. Please make sure your hands are clean before touching anything, all right?
Even with the college's laid-back attitude, there are still some things that are off limits.
I wonder if a librarian at Cyrodiil leaves all the clean duties to a single apprentice.
If anyone sneaks up on us, I'll smell them coming. Or I might not.
Hundreds of years have gone into assembling this collection. You need a book? You talk to me. Otherwise, you're going to find yourself in a lot of pain. All right. I'll bring everything we have on them. How about this? I don't care if you wrote it yourself. If you want a book from here, you go through me. Okay. Got another one for you. The Arcanium is always a... Was there something specific you needed? Hold on there. I just remembered something. The group of mages took a number of books.
The Synod. A few months back, the Synod showed up here. They inquired about the ruins of Mizulft, but that's all I remember. There's a chance they might be in Mizulft yet.
I don't want to see you treating any of these books poorly. Are we clear? What now? And what do you plan to do with it? Do you even know what you're asking about? Or are you just someone's errand girl? I knew it. Everyone comes in here expecting my help, but they don't even have the proper questions. An Elder Scroll is an instrument of immense knowledge and power. To read an Elder Scroll, a person must have the most rigorously trained mind, or else risk madness. Even so, the Divines usually take the reader's sight as a price. It would take a month to explain to you how that very question doesn't even make sense. The scrolls exist here, with us, but also beyond and beneath, before and after. They are bits of divine-made substance, so we could know them. Sorry, talking about the scrolls, you usually end up in irritating and vague metaphors like that. Some people who study them devoutly go mad. Ah, you think that even if I did have one here, I would let you see it? It would be kept under the highest security. The greatest thief in the world wouldn't be able to lay a finger on it. What about... Wait, were you the one the Greybeards were calling? I'll bring everything we have on them, but it's not much. So don't get your hopes up. It's mostly lies, leavened with rumor and conjecture. Fight well. I don't want to see you treating any of these books poorly. Are we clear? Fight well. Here you go. Try not to spill anything on them. Hundreds of years have gone into it. Assembling this collection. It's going to stay pristine, understand? You need a book? You talk to me. Aye, that's the work of Septimus Cygnus. He's the world's master of the nature of Elder Scrolls, but, well, he's been gone for a long while. Too long. Oh no, I hope not. But even I haven't seen him in years, and we were close. Became obsessed with the Dwemer. Took off north saying he had found some old artifact. Haven't seen him since. Somewhere in the ice fields, if you want to try to find him. I don't care if you wrote it yourself. If you want a book from here, you go through me. Until next time.
I've got your...
Greetings.
Khajiit got your back. Khajiit got your back. Khajiit back. You're taking us somewhere warm, I trust.
I've got your back. I'm right behind you.
See you around. See you around.
Hey, watch it!
You're taking us somewhere warm, I trust.
The great stronghold of Narzelbur welcomes you, outsider. How about a test? Your muscle against this will be good training. Let's go. Come on, let's see what's made. I'll skin you alive. I'll show you a real fight.
Drive that snow back to the ground. Come on!
You bested me, an orc chief. That you have. Here. May your next fight bring you victory, friend.
If anyone sneaks up on us, I'll smell them coming.
My brother keeps trying to spin these fantasies to me about my aunts and our father. He's crazy. Orc chiefs should be strong and stand alone. They need no companions. Progeny is a poor excuse. Yatul's been teaching me to hunt. I'm still learning. She's the best teacher I can have.
Are you looking to work? The mines are nearby. You bring me ore.